Hey, we're back. This will be the second part of me playing through some Atari games that I owned when I was a kid. Just playing the ones that I had. I'll come back later and play ones that I've never seen before, and that'll be an experiment. But for now, I'm just playing the ones that I had, so that I don't look like a complete idiot trying to figure out a 40-year-old video game. Everybody good? Everybody see and hear me okay? Great. Okay. We are going to start on, this is page 3 of the Atari Flashback Classics for Xbox, but it's on Xbox, PS4, Switch, PC, probably. I don't know. But anyway, let's get out of here. Let's play some Home Run. Home Run is a baseball game, as you can tell from the very realistic depiction of baseball. Let's get started here. I believe I will be the pitcher starting. Yep. The best part about Home Run was clocking the guy in the head. Oh. I'm going to have to remember how to do it, though. There we go. Yeah. It's not the most intricate baseball game. It's certainly no MLB The Show, but whoops, it gets kind of ridiculous. I mean, was always okay. I just love that the pitcher is superhuman and can do any number of things. Okay, now I'm batting. That's right, you had no one to throw it to. Shit. Oops. Mm-hmm. Not the most complicated mechanics. You just hold the joystick down to swing the bat and hit the button to throw the ball, which you can just steer all over the place. Nope. I wasn't even trying to do that. Man. Fucking Captain America for my pitcher, just running down dudes all over the bases. Yeah, not a lot to this. We would play this for days. Just play it for days. This was not... Okay, so let's say pre-NES. This was not my go-to baseball game. I was a big baseball fan when I was a kid. I was a baseball fan until the strike. But, so, okay. Home Run was a very early Atari title. Much later came Real Sports Baseball, which was much better. You'll see it later. It's still kind of rudimentary, but much better than this. But my jam was color baseball for the Radio Shack color computer, because it lets you put in names and batting averages. And my friends and I had a whole league based on whatever the current stats were in the paper. Oh, snap. That was a bunt. I bunted. And it worked. Let's see here. That's already the 5th inning. Let's just keep talking baseball. There's no baseball to watch. Can't watch any live baseball. So why not watch this league of shitty video game baseball? But yeah, color baseball was an awesome game. If I can figure out a way to stream that, I might stream a game or two. Oh. But then the NES came out, and Baseball Stars became the game. Baseball Stars is the best NES baseball game. You can keep your RBI baseball. You can keep your bases loaded. Baseball Stars is dope. I played so much Baseball Stars. Like, I played so much Baseball Stars that I can remember. So I got that game and my first CD player right around the same time. And so I always equate my first 5 CDs with Baseball Stars because I would play those CDs. I would turn off the game sounds and just listen to music. So whenever a song comes on from like the Phil Collins But Seriously album, Baseball Stars comes to mind. And I know that is the weirdest sentence ever constructed. But it's true. Seventh inning stretch, everybody. Get up. And we're going to sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Ha! Oh, damn. Mm-mm. I'm surprised I'm up 2-0. That's pretty good, considering I'm not really even paying attention. And I've hit like 3 batters. It should have been ejected by now. Yeah. That's right. Can't catch me. Fucking Mark McGuire over here. Bunt. Oh, no, don't run. Stop. Damn it. You have no control over like anything. Like, your dude just starts running and will just run. There are pre-programmed rules. Like, he knows not to go for 2 sometimes, but still, this is nonsense. Ah. Ha! Alright, 9th inning already. See, man, if baseball moved this fast, people would love it. As it stands now, baseball, not so much. That's a free slogan for you. Baseball, not so much. Yeah, and the rules are a little strange. I'm not sure why we played the bottom of the 9th when I was already ahead. But, yeah, early baseball game. Matter of fact, let's see. '78. So I was 3 when Home Run came out. But like I said, I didn't get an Atari till I was 5. So a lot of these games have been out a couple of years. Yeah, that's Home Run. Human Cannonball. This game requires math, which when I was a kid, I was totally into this. This made perfect sense to me, and I was going to go on to have a future in math, and that didn't happen. But, okay, so Human Cannonball. It is what you think it is. Basically what you're doing here is, depending on which game variation you choose, you are adjusting the height of the barrel of the cannon, and you are adjusting it for the wind, although for your first shot you have no idea what that actually means. So, and you're trying to get your dude into that water tower. So, there we go. So, already this carnival act has murdered a man, but they're going to give us another shot. Wisely, I should move the cannon up a little bit more, 70. See if that gets him in the thing. There we go. Yay. Oh, man. if Fox News had been around when this game came out, people would be like, "Oh, violent video game." But now, as you see, okay, so the wind has changed, so I've got to adjust for more wind. So obviously, I need some more height. Come on, little dude. There we go. He's so happy. Happy that he didn't die. And of course, if you just want to be a complete psychopath, you of course can bring the barrel all the way down on your cannon, or down to like 35? No, 30 maybe? Well, you can bring it all the way down. 20. All right. Ouch. I'm sure, yes, ouch. Different. There are different variations for this, of course, because all Atari games have variations. But like, one, you can move the cannon back and forth. You can move the water tower will move back and forth, I believe. Not gonna make it. Nah, we're okay here. Here we go. We're good. Yeah. Although it doesn't sound like there's any water in that bucket that he's landing in. It's supposed to be a water bucket, I think, but it sounds just as bad when he hits that as it does when he hits the ground. Or she. It could be a lady. Ooh. That human cannonballer is dead. Mm-hmm. Basically, you just keep doing this, and I think you either get 7 hits or 7 misses, and that ends the game. There we go. There's not. I mean, I think there's a 2-player version where you can alternate. Although, who cares? Yeah, this all came right back to me. I'm just seeing geometry in my head and doing the thing. Fuck that up. All right, make or break my human cannonballing career here. Nope, he's dead. Sorry. Yep. So I lost. Okay. Let's just. What other variations we got in here? Random speed, tower moves 2-player. Random speed, player sets angle. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. So for this one, like I know if yeah. See, holding down reset is randomly choosing where the barrel starts. So way back here. Let's try that. Oh, your poor head. Sorry, dude. Nope. Okay. Nope. He is all the way in the next county. I am committing mass murder in this game. Murder simulator right here. Oh, yeah. Hooray. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty good at this. Pretty good. Well, let's see. Down a little bit. Yes. All right. I think I've got my new career right here. Human cannonballing. I'll be the technician, of course, not the actual dude, because no, thank you. Oh, damn. Most of my clients will live. How about that? As many will live as die. How does that? That's a good slogan. Mm-hmm. 50-50 chance. You can make it. Sign with me. Oh, I was not paying attention. See, that's a problem. Oh. Alright, this will make or break my human cannonballing career. Make it. Oh, well, alright. Maybe don't sign with me. But, how many choices do you have in the human cannonball arena? Not many. So if you're going to do it, might as well let me do it. That's my slogan. Millipede. Millipede is the sequel to Centipede. This is an '84 Atari game. This is late. The industry crashed in '83, I want to say. So this was probably one of those games that was in the works and just got kind of thrown out there towards the end. I think Centipede is a better game, at least in terms of Atari games. You can argue the arcade version differences how you want, but I think the 2600 version of Centipede is better than this Millipede version. So, I mean, it basically looks the same, but like the spider doesn't look as good, and the points don't look as good, and God, that noise! Holy shit! Ah, that's the worst. Yeah, I think this is in every way worse than Centipede. Bats and shit. Why? Why would you want that? That is. None of those sounds are good. Like, as bad as the Atari sound effects library is, these sounds are terrible. I don't want to play any more Millipede. That's bad. Okay, Pong Sports. This game is not supposed to be called Pong Sports. It's supposed to be called Video Olympics, but I guess the Olympics name was too hard to get. So Pong Sports is what the Sears version of Video Olympics was called. If we go back out here, you'll see. Well, no, they fudged that. They're lying there. But if you look at the box art, you see that's the Telegames logo. Telegames is the Sears video arcade version of the Atari. So, I don't know, it's weird. They just couldn't use the name Olympics, I guess. So anyway, Pong Sports is, well, obviously Pong. There's some versions of Pong in here. Because there was no Pong cartridge for the Atari. It's not like they released here's Pong. There had been consoles that came out earlier that were just Pong consoles, but there had not been an individual cartridge for Atari that just played Pong. So this one does, but there's like 63 variations on here. So I just want to go through some of them. There's like Super Pong, soccer, and there were other soccer games too. So this is just basically Pong with a soccer goal. I think all these are, yeah, there's no, this is just basically combat but Pong, but it's supposed to be hockey. But yeah, the thing with the paddles that you get, this is a paddle game, so obviously it's not going to control well the computer. But the way the paddles worked was that each connection had 2 paddle controllers on it. So you could plug one into each of the 2 controller ports on the Atari, and 4 people could play Pong Sports, Video Olympics, a couple of other games. I think Blackjack had 3 players that you could do. But yeah, this is all 2. There's basketball. Okay, so you can play basic Pong 1 player. But see, this is a nightmare. Yeah. You can't, this is like Circus Atari, you can't get that precision with this. You want to be dead on accurate with your movement, and you can't do it with these controllers. Getting owned in Pong. It's not my fault. I can't. Oh. Damn. Shit. Nope. Nope. Trust me, it's not that I'm bad at this. It is incredibly difficult. I mean, not just saying Pong is difficult. This with this controller. There we go. Come back. Ha. Let's go to 15. Come on, put me out of my misery here, computer. Oh, it just keeps going. 21, maybe? Oh, get it. Those beeps. Just the best. Okay. I believe, like, if you change the difficulty switches, yeah, it makes your paddle even tinier, like almost the size of the ball, which is insane. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. In Super Pong was, you had 2, I think that was just it. You had 2. Yeah, I can win this because, anyway. But yeah, you had Super Pong. 2 paddles. Amazing, isn't it? Let's see. Soccer. Which is really, this is sort of foosball. So that's soccer. You can see they were trying to be inventive with what they were doing. Just kind of change some 4-player soccer, obviously, which would just be super foosball. Soccer 2. There's Foos Pong, which, okay. Now, 2-player hockey. There's really no difference here between this and Pong, except the field is basically shorter, and they've put goals there. Just like hockey otherwise. Hockey with extra people. Quadrupong. Yeah, I remember playing some of this. This is kind of like backwards Warlords. Each player has a goal. Kind of like 4-player air hockey. Yeah, kind of nuts. Let's see. Console. Handball. Never understood handball. Still don't. Volleyball. Oh, right. Okay. Yep. That's you jumping to spike it? Basketball was the one we always played. Played a lot of basketball when I was a kid. Yeah. Obviously, Atari basketball is better. This is not great, but, you know. It's a bouncing ball, and you chase it around. We were children. We didn't know any better. I was trying to see if the computer could just score by not doing anything. Oh yeah, then it gets stuck. Alright, so anyway. That's Pong Sports. Let's go to Real Sports Football. Real Sports Football is obviously an improvement over that other football game. This came out much later, 82, as you can see. So, yeah, 1 or 2 players. That's all you get. Yep. Okay, so this came with, I want to say this came with a card that had, what you do before the snap is you pick a direction, and that's going to determine what play you're going to run. You're either going to run left, run right, pass left, or pass right. Pretty sure those are the 4 options. And I think if you just hit the button, it's a quarterback sneak. So... Nope, that was a punt. Okay, so if you just hit the button, you punt. It's coming back to me now. Yeah, and on defense, you just kind of choose like which part of the field you're going to run to. Not a lot to it. That means I intercepted the ball. That fun sound. Alright, let's try not to punt on first down this time. Yeah! This was alright. We played this a lot. This was kind of okay for what we had at the time. Not very good at it right now, anyway, but only because I don't remember how to play it. 4th down, so I'm going to attempt a field goal. Didn't get there. But if you miss it, it counts as a punt. So, you know, football. Not true. I'm going to play a little bit more of this. And you're going to watch. But let's... Safety. Some video game things happened this week. I just so happens I'm wearing a Southern Fried Gaming Expo shirt today. That is a convention I've been to for the last 5 or 6 years in Atlanta. They had to come out this week and cancel the 2020 show. It was the right decision. a bunch of people in a confined space all touching the same things over and over and over again was just a recipe for disaster in our current situation. So I'm glad. I'm actually glad that they canceled it for this year. I know it's going to be hard financially for them, and I hope they recover from it okay and the show can continue. But it would have been 10 times worse, I think, if they had tried to have the show this year. So anyway, that was a bit of a bummer news this year. Also, earlier I saw on the Twitter that Lego Ninjago, the Lego Ninjago game, is free through the 21st on Xbox, PS4, and PC on Steam, I think. It's a free game. You should get it. My only... It's based on the movie, which I've seen, which is okay. It is not as good as either of the two main Lego movies or the Lego Batman movie, but the Ninjago movie was okay. Justin Theroux is the bad guy in it, and he's pretty good. That movie's worth a watch, and kids would obviously, have no problem with it. But anyway, that game is free. Totally free. If you're going after achievements, hey, there you go. Free achievements. You got to play the game, obviously, but... yeah, like I said, I think that's through the 21st. So... what am I doing? Oh, yeah, playing football. Man, this is like an XFL game. Everyone sucks. I say that as a joke. I have no idea. I never watched the XFL, so I apologize. At least I'm completing passes, so... yeah, I'm going to play one more series of this, and then we'll move on. Oh, well, fuck. I don't know. Field goal on third down. It's crazy. It's extreme. Okay, anyway, that's enough of that. What else we got here that I can play? Slot machine. Slot machine is exactly what you think it is. Yeah, freaking chaos. Yeah, if you basically want to see a tech demo packaged as a video game, Slot machine is it. I mean, there's really not anything to this. You hit the button to put in coins, up to 5, and then pull down. There you go. That's it. So I won 4 coins on 5. I think that's how I'm rating it. One. This was a retail video game. This sold in a package that was sealed, that you had to give a clerk money for, somewhere between $30 and $60. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty good. I'm pretty good at slot machine. Anyway, that's slot machine. Slot Racers, not Slot Machine. This game was all right. I believe it's all 2 players, so it's not really going to be. Yeah. You just you push up to go fast, pull back to brake. It's kind of like the Tron light cycles, but this was way before that. Mm-hmm. We played this a lot after Tron came out, and just pretended it was the light cycles. He did that a lot with Atari games. He just kind of pretended. I tell you one thing we would do a lot is we would make our own storylines based on levels in games. Like you would play a level of, let's say, Jungle Hunt, and then when you would get to the end and jump in the water, and that would then you would play, I'm not remembering the sequence of events that we had, but we would link levels to different games. So like you would play a level of a game, and write down your score, and then pop that cartridge out, put another one in that had some sort of theme, like let's say you jump in the water at the end of Jungle Hunt, and then you pop in Sequest, and because that's a water themed game, and then you would play a level of that, and then you would just sort of tie things together like that. I think maybe we played like Congo Bongo before Jungle Hunt, and that was the sequence, and then you would just tally up your score. And then we would come up with stories like, okay, at this point now, your dude is, some spy, and now you're in a submarine, and okay, now you're out of that, and now you're in the city, now you're Superman. It was that kind of thing. You had to do that kind of thing a lot, because while this was fine and pretty good for something you could play on your television in the 1970s. You would still get bored, and have to come up with kind of new ways to keep it interesting. But yeah, that's what we would do, and this is one of the games I remember specifically. This was until there were some Tron games that you could kind of play. We would just call this light cycles. It works, The whole turn, that indicator just makes you look dumb. Not that you look cool as like a T, but that thing just looks bad. I don't know. Dumb. Anyway, that's Slot Racers. So there we go. There is another page of the Atari games that I've played when I was a kid. Yeah, I know, surprisingly, some of these never crossed my path. But we will talk about those at another time. Or we'll go out on Millipede. We'll go out on the hot sounds of Millipede. Here we go. That's Millipede, everybody. That's it for today. I'll be back in a couple more days with more Atari games. Hopefully they sound better than this.